Welcome to another episode of The Wandering Parents. On this episode, we will be making a few stops in Southeastern United States. We'll be flying into Atlanta with major stops in Savannah, Charleston, Wilmington, the Outer Banks, Kitty Hawk, Chapel Hill, Spartanburg, and then back to Atlanta. Thank you for joining us. Our first stop in Atlanta was to see some friends and family, and then to take the ballpark tour of Truist Park, the home of the Atlanta Braves. Truist Park is a newer stadium located outside of the city. The area surrounding the park is called the Battery, which has numerous restaurants, hotels, and apartments. Our favorite part of the stadium had to be the Braves Hall of Fame walkway, which is open to all fans during the games. It was a nice touch and probably the best free display of memorabilia and history that we have seen in our chasing of ballparks. We found the stadium clean and the tour informational, but came away slightly disappointed in the tour overall, as it did not include the locker rooms.
Hello from Savannah, Georgia.
Our first stop in Savannah was the Visitor Center. The Visitor Center is the best and cheapest place to park in the city for the day. The Visitor Center offers clean restrooms, a few snacks, and is home to the Savannah History Museum. The Visitor Centers are the best place in cities to get general information regarding the city, to find tours, and locate restaurants. You can also find information about the free bus shuttles offered around the city called the Dot. We found the city highly walkable, as it has been laid out in grids with city parks every other block. Hi, we are in Savannah. We're in the Savannah Tap House. We are going to try some of their regular hamburgers or the specialty hamburgers. Maggie has the
Tap House burger, which is supposed to come with beer cheese, but I opted to change it to cheddar. And it also has bacon, and it has fried onion straws, and
show a picture of that baby.
It looks yum yum.
And I went with the Mac and Tap burger, which has a burger, bacon, and also mac and cheese somehow in there with everything else. So we're going to try them, and then we're going to come back.
Waffle fries.
Oh, thank you, Vanna. We're going to try them, and then we're going to tell you how much we like them. Oh, it's all good, Blue Cruise. Okay.
Sweet, half unsweet tea. Delicious.
Okay, so Maggie's going to try her burger live on TV. Or recorded for your viewing pleasure.
Live. We're not live. That's a good burger. Look. It's really good. Okay. Not little at all.
Now I'm going to show you mine. Actually, you can see the definition of the burger. Burger, mac and cheese, bacon. You going to give it a shot? Excellent. Highly recommended.
are here at the famous Leopold's ice cream. So we're going to see if it lives up to the hype. Okay, so we are here at the world famous Leopold's ice cream. And I did do a sample of, it's called the Savannah Socialite. And to me, it was way too sweet. It had like dark chocolate and regular chocolate and caramel, and it was just a lot. So of course, I went with Old Reliable, and I went with the coffee chip. And I already sneaked a bite, but I'm going to try it again. It's delicious.
Okay, I did a sample of the peanut butter chippy, and I decided to go with peanut butter chippy and coffee chip. So I went with both. I did sneak a bite. Absolutely delicious. Hello again. We are at the River House on the coast of Savannah, and we are going to try some of their specialties.
Southern cuisine.
Southern cuisine, as we say. We ordered some fried green tomatoes.
Yes.
I'm not sure what's exactly on there. And we ordered a small platter of pork rinds. Okay. Hello, pork rinds. So we're going to give those a whirl. Maggie, why don't you give
And then you also have the sauces.
a blue cheese and looks like a buffalo sauce or something like that. So Maggie's going to go ahead and try the.
Can you bring that plate closer?
There we go. Give it a whirl with the fried green tomato. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Oh, see what. And your initial impression? Fried green tomato?
It's good. It kind of reminds me of fried zucchini.
Actually, I would recommend these. Now to move along to our pork rinds. I'm going to take one of these and dunk it in the blue cheese. I don't know if that goes in the blue cheese or not. You can hear how crunchy it is.
What's the other sauce?
It's like a buffalo sauce. Let's give that a whirl. I would go with that. You can hear the crunchiness.
It's pork rinds. It's fried. It's delicious.
Yeah, I would give both of these an A+. Okay. All right, we're going to check back with you once we knock some of these off and for our entrees. And we're back. Our entrees have arrived.
With more Southern food.
How are we doing?
We
are
doing
great.
Excellent.
Yes,
Thank
we're doing
you.
awesome. Thank you. And what do you have there?
Okay, so I have decided to go with shrimp and grits, and it looks delicious. And he wants some of mine because he wishes he ordered it.
I'm not going to deny that. I wish I ordered that, but I know she can't eat it all, so I'm going to try some of that. I had the traditional fried shrimp platter, what it looks like it's got some chive fries, a whole bunch of sauces, and coleslaw. So we're going to give Maggie a chance to try the shrimp and grits. And we're going to decide if she's going to trade with me.
I tried to convince him, and he said no. The
And
grits are delicious.
delicious, so delicious you got to eat it with a fork. All right, I'm going to try my fried shrimp. And I'm going to do it with the traditional
Oh my God.
cocktail sauce.
This is really good.
She's trying to steal my thunder, but we'll try the fried shrimp.
Not as good as that.
I want to say these are actually awesome. Awesome. So we're going to check back with you guys.
Okay, we finished our southern meals, and he has buyer's remorse because mine was the best seafood dish we've ever had. Now we're going to finish it off with a peach cobbler. We are in the peach state, so we have to do it, even though we might not have room for it.
I'll finish it. Give it a whirl.
I don't even know where to start. Oh my gosh.
Is that ice cream? Oh God.
That's,
Ice cream or
oh,
cream? I'll hold it steady.
oh my gosh, it's like bread pudding with. Oh my god! Look at how hot it is.
It's smoking.
It's smoking.
Have you tasted it yet?
Not yet. It's
right.
smoking.
Oh my God. Okay, so the final verdict, this is delicious, since we say that with everything. It's
We
homemade
really mean it.
peach cobbler. So to answer a couple of questions that you may ask, no, we did not finish all of the pork rinds. We did do major damage to it, so I'm pretty proud of that. She did finish her grits. I finished her grits. I did not finish my shrimp platter. The shrimp was just wonderful, but fries, you can get fries anywhere. But A+ on the shrimp and grits, A+ on the peach cobbler. We're gonna finish this. Thanks for watching.
Maggie and I loved our few days in Savannah and really enjoyed the city and the people, and we really loved the food. The town is pretty small compared to other major cities in the United States. It's probably a don't miss location when you're down south.
We have made it to Tybee Island. It's about a 40-minute drive from Savannah, the gateway where we're staying at. So come wander with us as we're going to be doing the lighthouse in Tybee Island.
We have made it to the tippy top of the lighthouse and found out that Joe is afraid of heights now for some reason after 31 years of marriage, because he's hugging that lighthouse like crazy. So here's the view.
With your admission to the lighthouse, you also get to get in free to the museum, which is right across the street, right over here. So we're gonna go check it out.
We have arrived at Fort Pulaski, just outside Tybee Island, and it has a moat.
Come wander with us.
part is pretty cool. You can go to the top level also around. You can see everything else here. And in a little bit, they're gonna fire off some of those cannons. So we'll see how that goes.
Fire!
Fort Pulaski was a Confederate fort during the Civil War that was attacked by the Union forces for over 30 hours. The destruction of the walls was not repaired. Today we will be crossing into South Carolina.
Today we are in Charleston, South Carolina, and we are going to spend the day here. And the first thing we're going to do is a carriage ride.
I'm your licensed tour guide of the day. And here's Ronald. Everybody say hi, Ron.
Hi, Ronald!
Okay, today we are at Paige's Okra Grill, and we're going to have some more Southern food. We are having more fried green tomatoes with some pimento cheese, some okra, and a peach like marmalade kind of thing, but I think it's spicy, so we'll give it a go. I'm going to get a little bit of this. And then a little bit of this. All right. It's green.
It's delicious with the pimento cheese. And it does remind me of fried zucchini.
Okay, for my entree, I tried these shrimp and grits. This is done a little differently. It looks like it's like some little grit cakes in here. So I'm gonna give it a whirl here and pick up a shrimp. It's kind of very hard, sort of. I'm gonna give it a whirl. It tastes really good. It is different from the other shrimp and grits that we had, but it still has a really good flavor to it. A+.
I went with the country fried steak. hush puppies and pimento cheese grits. So I'm gonna try the grits. Cheesy and good. And what is it? Anything fried is delicious. Really good.
Okay, I'm back with the fries with pimento cheese, and he asked if I wanted bacon on that. Silly question, because everything's better with bacon. So let's give these a shot here. Get a little pimento cheese on a fry, because why not? Oh, that is really good. Okay. I would order that again.
Yum yum.
Yum, yum.
I did have some hush puppies that came with my meal. They gave me 2. Actually, Joe gave me his 2 as well. But there's something special about these hush puppies. They are delightful. So I don't know what they put in it, but they're light and fluffy and just goodness. We just finished at Paige's Okra Grill, and the food was amazing. Big shout out to Aunt Linda for recommendation. It was to die for.
Today we are crossing over into North Carolina. Our first stop is Wilmington. Wilmington is home of the ship USS North Carolina and also the film location for One Tree Hill and Dawson's Creek.
We have made it to Wilmington, the site of the U.S. North Carolina. So we are going to do the battleship tour and see how that goes. And then come wander with us on the battleship. Which way are we going, honey? Going which way?
To hell.
Going down. And this is the moment where Joe realized he was not built for being in the Navy. Okay, so we've made it to the engine room.
Ta-da!
Ta-da. I have to say, pretty proud of ourselves.
I don't want to touch these.
I'm gonna probably regret this one later on. So we're down in the engine room, and I'm gonna guess this will be the last battleship that Maggie goes on ever having to climb. So hopefully we can enjoy this one here. We have successfully seen the engine room, and more importantly, we've actually made it up. Now we are in the butcher shop behind me. You can see this. Maggie asked where did they keep the cow? Probably dead cow right there. For the record, these are a little bit less than 6'3" because I keep hitting my head on these. Okay, we just finished up our tour of the USS North Carolina here. I want to say it took about maybe an hour and a half, give or take, for us to see the whole ship, or most of the ship. Following the arrows sometimes a little confusing and whatnot. It's $14 per person. I think seniors is $2 off. I liked it, a lot of history. Shows me why I would have never been in the Navy because I was too tall. I hit my head, I think, 3 times counting 3 times. I think it was 3 times. Let's take it from a girl's opinion. Okay, Lady Maggie, what do you think about the ship?
A lot of stairs going back up and down. I kind of like, you know, a flow like a cruise ship where you can just walk each deck, but for some reason that's not a thing. It's cool, but I think once you see one battleship, you're good.
All right, so to sum that up, if Carnival Cruise Lines was in charge of the battleships, Maggie would have liked it. So
Hey,
if not,
they had a movie theater and ice cream in here, so
of course, Maggie knows what's important too. Thank you for wandering with us.
welcome to the Outer Banks.
Come wander with us as we check out Kitty Hawk.
We are in Kitty Hawk and we are trying Barefoot Bernie's. And we are starting with an appetizer of coconut shrimp. And it's like a mango sauce. And they look really delicious. So, yummy. Joe can't have any of it.
Okay, for our entrees, I ordered the fish tacos, which comes with 3 tacos and also a side of rice and black beans. And I had to, it was a 3 cheese baked mac and cheese. I had to give that as a side dish. So let me try the tacos, the soft tacos. Real lot of lemon taste, lemon and lime
Lemon?
together. The sauce is good. The fish is flavored really good. Let me give the mac and cheese a little taste here. I mean, look at all that cheese. Gonna go in my mouth. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That's really good. Really good.
You're going to share that, right?
No.
I ordered the Cuban style steak with chimichurri sauce. And of course, it has to come with black beans and rice. And it smells really good. Let's see if it lives up to it. That chimichurri. Okay, to finish off a great meal, we Well, I should say I have decided to go with the loaded funnel cake fries. It's got ice cream, pecans, and some bourbon butter glaze and supposed to be powdered sugar, but I don't know. It looks delicious. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to eat the fries with a spoon, but I'm gonna try the ice cream. Oh, I get it. Okay. Oh no. Okay, that. Here we go. That's really good. I think butter pecan is underrated.
Well, we have made it to Kitty Hawk. We are at the Wright Brothers National Monument to show you guys around. Right behind me is the takeoff spot, and then you have the 4 milestones. Well, we've made it to landing spot number 4. So this one took 59 seconds and it was 852 feet on December 17th, 1903, and Wilbur was the pilot. Now I'm gonna look back at the takeoff ramp for the landing. Now, once again, I've always thought that they took off from the hill up there, but no, it was on a dolly and it just took off with the propellers. And somehow they figured something out, Wilbur, on the 4th take, and he went 4 times as long as the take of number 3. Now we're gonna venture over to, really gotta work on my pointing here. Let's go up here, there you go. We're gonna go up that little memorial where they put the memorial way up on the hill. Looks really cool. We'll take some pictures while we're up there.
While in Kitty Hawk, we stayed at the John Yancey Oceanfront Inn. The property is right on the beach and has easy access to all the major roads in Kitty Hawk, and also the beachfront property was awesome. Chapel Hill is the college campus of the North Carolina Tar Heels. Exploring the basketball museum has always been on my bucket list, and it did not disappoint. The museum is free and is set up nicely by recognizing players, teams, and the coaches of years past. From Chapel Hill, we made an overnight stop in Charlotte before continuing our journey the next morning. On our way to Spartanburg, we made a quick stop in Gaffney to view the giant water tower called the Peachoid. Glendale Mills in Spartanburg, South Carolina holds significant historical value as one of the state's first and most important textile mills established in the 1830s. Spartanburg gained historical significance primarily due to its role in the Revolutionary War and its development as a major hub for railroads and industry. Spartanburg built a new baseball stadium to host the Hub City Spartanburgers. This stadium will replace the almost 100-year-old Duncan Park. The Beacon Drive-In has been featured on TV as one of America's best drive-in or diners. The Beacon is known for large portions and very fair prices and has served as a meeting spot for families and friends for decades. The Old Mill Park in Roswell, Georgia holds historical significance as the site of the Roswell Manufacturing Company. During the Civil War, they were a crucial supplier of materials to the Confederacy. Today, the park preserves the pre-Civil War mills and is a recreational area. Today we'll take a look at a couple of sites around Atlanta, as well as the Centennial Park when Atlanta hosted the 1996 Olympic Games. Atlanta has done a nice job of preserving the location of Hank Aaron's 715th home run, breaking the then record by Babe Ruth. Since we no longer have a zoo in Las Vegas, Maggie and I love to check out zoos in other cities around the world. We found that the Atlanta Zoo, known as Zoo Atlanta, was very underwhelming as a whole. Our last stop on our southeast journey is to catch a few games at Truist Park to see the Phillies take on the Braves. Besides wandering the globe, Maggie and I are baseball park chasers, where we're on a mission to watch a game in all Major League Baseball parks. Truist Park is our 16th stadium. Although we didn't do a full review, we would like to point out that we enjoyed our 2 meals that we had at the Orient Express. They offer a great selection of food on their lunch menu in a nostalgic environment. Well, after 16 days and over 2,000 miles, it was time for Maggie and I to head home. It was nice seeing the cities and visiting family on this trip. Thank you for watching, and please follow us on social media to keep up with us. Keep wandering.